Hello guys, this is Eduardo Bonadia from StrikeCanal from Brazil, for around the world. Today we are here with two members from the heavy metal machine from Sweden, Enforcer, Mr. Olof and Mr. Jonas. Well, and the first question is, they are going for a very long tour and across the world, which began last year, huh?
Yeah.
And how was the tour going till now?
Surprisingly well. We had a really good turnout from pretty much every show, which is sort of an achievement for this tour, I would say.
No, okay.
Previous tours we had lots of between shows, shit shows, but pretty much all the shows have been pretty solid this one, which is a great achievement, I think.
Okay. The shows here in Brazil are the last ones, or the tours going?
No, it's also other countries in South America after this.
Okay. Last year you released the From Beyond album, and some months later the live CD, live by fire, live CD, live DVD, live by fire. Why did you choose that particular shows in the Live by Fire album from the CD and from DVD?
We had occasions or we had possibilities to record those shows, and that's why we did it.
No, okay.
But you can also see it like as a tribute to our Greek and Japanese fans.
No, okay.
Where both shows are recorded.
Which are the difference to playing up small places and big ones for you? There are
still the same show we're putting on, but the audience is obviously different, and the size of the venue. We always put on the same show for any amount of people, but it's also interesting to release two albums on completely different venues and different places and
no, okay. Well, let's talk about the past. And in the beginning, you record a demo tape alone. You play all the instruments and sing. Evil Tackle.
Yeah.
How did you choose the right members to begin the real Enforcer band?
I think Jonas was quite obvious from the first place. He had a place as a drummer, since we were pretty much involved in all our common musical projects. We've been playing music since we were really small kids, so we've been having different bands with each other. So also he's the best drummer on earth, so it says itself. But then we had a couple of different lineups from the years, but basically we're all from the same tiny city. We're grown up together. Everyone has been involved in bands. So
okay,
yeah.
When I heard Into the Night Diamonds album, I said, whoa, great band. But later, the next albums, I said, Avison. Why do you change the way of the work into the band with the time?
I think that the way we've been working has been different on every album. It's just about getting in the right creative mood, I think. Who's been writing, how we develop songs has been a little bit different on every album, but at the end we sort of follow the same red line, I think.
Okay. I think the later album, the next, From Beyond and that by far is very professional, very solid.
Yeah, I mean you learn something from every album that you make. So I mean you do better stuff all the time. That's the entire idea.
Okay. The sing-along songs are classics. The refrains are very good. Songs to sing and bang your head and fist in the air. Song breaking in.
You develop your songwriting skills on the way you go.
Very great, very great.
The more you do it, the better songs you write.
And Brazilian independent label Metal Maximus released two of the band albums here a couple of years ago. and now Shinigami Records will be released the Live by Fire album. How important the Brazilian market for Enforcer?
Well, I don't know actually. I don't know how Brazilian people buy records or not, but they surely come out to shows and they show it.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what matters, I think.
We bought.
Yeah.
We bought albums,
Yeah.
but many people prefer to download illegal.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. You know, come to our shows.
People listen to the music and come out to the shows and appreciate what we're doing. I'm happy.
Okay. Well, I'm lost. I was really impressed when I saw you first time in São Paulo, because the concert was very energetic, many enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And how do you keep this thing going? How do you prepare before the show?
I don't know. The best thing for me is to like be away from the music, be on some calm place, warm up on my own. Not to hang around the venues and just focus on relaxing, so I can give everything later. But yeah, it's much about like delivering energy and it's quite exhaustive. So
I think that when you come up to the stage and you see the audience and they give you reactions, you want to give them a reaction back. And it's like a natural step to use all the energy you have on stage just to give back to the audience. And a reaction between the band and the audience, I would say.
that's what makes a good shows, when the audience gives us the energy back, and then we can give even more back to them as well.
Okay. We play after 10 bands, 10 Brazilian bands that day, and some good bands, some average bands. But when Enforcer enter the stage, the thing change.
Yeah.
We as we are old fans. This is Brazilian bands.
Yeah.
This is a European band.
Yeah.
High level. The level is different. Okay. This.
But on the other hand, I really appreciate the Brazilian bands, because they have a passion that most bands lack in Europe. Actually, when you play shows here and you got local openers like teenagers playing like super passionate and dedicated music, that's quite rare in Europe actually. So I mean, it's both ways.
And it can also be that we have more experience, since we probably have done more shows than the local bands have. But I mean, the more you practice, the more you go on stage, the better you're going to become. So I think everyone has the chances. Yeah, we've been doing it for 10 years. So.
Sweden is a small country for us. Brazil is huge. For you, which are the reasons so many good bands in Sweden? What's happened there?
That's a really good question. But I don't know. Sweden's always been very strong musically. Not only the metal scene, but like all kinds of music. So
we have such boring climate in Sweden that people want to stay inside and learn how to play instruments and be in the rehearsal space instead of being outside like you can be here.
No,
it's just so boring. So.
Yeah, when Brazilians go out and play soccer, we go in and play guitar.
Okay, great. Very good, very good. After the end of the show, the tour, which are the future plans? A new album? Rest a bit?
We should have a new album in the pipeline at least. How much is written of that is yet to see, but we're planning to work on something when we get back at least.
Okay.
We'll do some touring in the fall, and then we will see when we can put out the next album.
Okay. Which are the difference between to work on small labels like Heavy Artillery Records and Rake and Nuclear Blast?
Not much difference actually. we've always been, and we still are, a band who does most of the things ourselves anyway. We record, we produce music ourselves, we do the records ourselves pretty much. We work with people close to the band. We have like our friends photographing us, we have like our friends directing our music videos, stuff like that. So it's actually not much of a difference, like from how you work. But I mean, it's always easier when you got a decent budget to play with.
Okay.
Yeah, and many people think that bigger labels interfere with the music and how you do things, but we do everything how we want, and the label doesn't interfere; they're just supporting us.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's a good thing from the label's point of view, that they're supporting more than interfering.
I think that's the way that we can keep things consequent, like everything from the layouts to the videos to the music to the aesthetics overall. You know, that we actually do everything ourselves still.
Okay. Well, this space is yours now. Let a message for everybody.
Yeah. I don't know.
See you this upcoming week, Brazil.
Yeah.
On the show.
We have another couple of shows left here in Brazil, and we hope to see as many of you as possible on the shows. We're here for you.
Okay. Thanks a lot for
Thank
the
you.
chance.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. See you in the night. Thank you.